It is go time. So I have a couple. I'm going to put this up here where I can see it, hopefully. Okay. Have a couple of things I wanted to tell you. Now, not everybody on here is a part of our company, but if you are, Kevin, how many of you know Kevin? Kevin Coda inside of our company? It's his birthday today. So he doesn't get on the coach's corner, but sometimes when you're dealing with the company, you're always letting them know when there's a problem. It's also nice to let them know when there's not a problem. And it's like, I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. So today is his birthday. Give him a big shout out. And this word this morning, thank you for this. I think it was Leona maybe that sent this word over, aspire. I love it. Thank you for that. I don't see any other birthdays. So let us know if it's your birthday. Hey, Mark McConnell. Let us know if it's your birthday today. So, aspire. If you look at the definition of aspire, it's it means to direct one's hope, your hope, my hope, um, or our ambition towards achieving something great. Like we aspire to do something bigger than where we're at right now. Like it's a word full of upward energy. Like if you just think of the word aspire, it just seems positive, right? It implies reaching, striving, growing. To aspire is to want more for your life. Is it okay to want more money? Seriously, like, is it okay to want more money to do good, more deeds, right? It's nice when you can give to charitable organizations. It's nice when you can step in a moment of time where you can give to relief efforts. It takes money to do that. So it's okay to aspire. Is it okay to aspire to want to live a healthy life for as long as the good Lord puts us on this world, on this earth? Absolutely. So it's the moment your heart whispers, there's something bigger for me, Pat. I'm so proud of Pat Ogden. She's had such an amazing transformation. Like, and it takes somebody, Cynthia Mann, to go, you know what? I got to realize the whisper. Like there's something bigger for me out there. Whether it's becoming a better parent, earning my first six figures, starting a movement. I told my son recently, this whole next gen, if you're a part of our company, and I said, so many times we want more, but it takes stepping out and creating the wave ourselves, creating the movement, right? And I was telling him, I said, you got to create the movement and then stay the course, right? It's it's aspiring to be the first spark. So whatever it is, um, why is aspiring important? Well, I believe that it's the starting point for transformation. Like if I aspire to want to make more money in the next 12 months, I got to get focused around that. And I believe the first thing is hearing the whisper. And the second thing is taking action. But that's the starting point for the transformation that I look up and go, guess what, Brenda Carlton? Right? Next week, if you're a part of the Millionaire Matrix, I'm going to do a call on Tuesday, I think, Tuesday. And I'm going to talk about some of this, So this is for our vice presidents and above. And it's like, it's the starting point for transformation. Here's another reason Aspire is so important. It gives our goals purpose. Listen to this now. It gives our goals purpose and our actions direction. I can create a goal, but if there's no purpose in my heart for that goal, I'm not going after that goal. Let me tell you, I have a health goal right now in this body, right? Like in my mind. And I am focused on it. Like I'm focused on it. I've said that before, and it hasn't happened, Mark. Hasn't happened. But I'll tell you right now, I'm very focused around some goals. that I want for myself. So there's a purpose behind it. And the actions I take daily, it's heading me in the right direction. So another reason aspiration is so important is, and I love this, I'm going to use this later today in social media. Without something to aspire to, life becomes a cycle rather than a climb. Think about that. All right, I'm going to say it again. Without something to aspire to, life becomes a cycle instead of a climb. How many of you want to live? How many of you, maybe put a one in the comments, if you want to live the rest of your life here on earth where there's something exciting to live for? Like it feels like you're unwrapping a Christmas present. Have you ever been about to go on a trip and you're excited for it and you feel like a little kid at Christmas? You're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Like, isn't that fun? Don't we want to live the rest of our life like putting our feet on the floor in the morning and there's just something exciting about the day, right? I believe that's where it becomes a climb and it's fun to climb to new heights and not just a cycle. I've lived my life in a cycle before. Drive up, same parking spot every morning, same thing, get my cup of coffee, go sit down, same thing, same thing, same thing. Not that that's bad, a routine, but it could become a cycle. I challenge all of us, and I'm going to turn this to Andrea. Today, do something different. John Frick, do something different. Whatever you do normally, if it's just going out and going, you know what, I'm going to pet my dog today, right? Instead of walking by it saying hi, I'm actually going to sit down, pet the dog, tell the dog I love him or her, right? Do something different today. Like break the norm. Aspire to break the norm today. If it's just for 30 seconds, do something today that you can look back at the end of the day and go, I broke the norm today. If it's business and you're like, I hadn't made a call to a prospect in 2025, guess what? Do today. Aspire to make a phone call. Pick up the phone and call somebody and say, hey, Ron, how you doing? I was thinking about you today. How's the kids? How's the wife? How's life? How's this? Just have a conversation with someone that's not in your business. See what happens. All right. Aspiration moves you from stuck to striving, from surviving to succeeding. And that's my prayer for all of us this morning, is that we're put on this world to thrive, not to survive, and aspirations will help us thrive more. Andrea, I'll turn it to you.
Well, that was a fantastic lesson, Coach. And I love the chats going on. Like Brenda's got John moving his tractor across the country. Like they're gonna have a great time. They're gonna move some trees and they're aspiring to do something great and they're collaborating to make it happen. So I love it. And Leona, this was a powerful word to look at this morning. And the quote that I found was, to accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream, not only plan, but also aspire. And I think at different times in our life, maybe we can let this go. Maybe you guys don't, right? Maybe you've never been in a rut, you've never gotten stuck, and you're always striving, you're always aspiring for something more. I'll tell you, for me, I can get a little bit stuck. And so, what I looked at was, well, how do we create this aspiration inside of us when we know that on paper we want more, right? We know that when we do allow ourselves to dream a little bit, we do want more, but then when it comes down to the nitty gritty, we're just not taking the action in that direction. So, first of all, the first thing we've got to do, number one, is we've got to actually dare to want more. Because sometimes the reason we don't dream and we don't strive is because maybe we think we don't deserve it. Maybe we think we've got, we're not like those people. We're struggling with, oh my gosh, imposter syndrome.
Imposter syndrome.
I'm like,
Okay.
it was gone. It was there and then it was gone. It absolutely left the building right there. But maybe we're struggling in some of those ways. And we have to allow ourselves to dream without editing it. Sometimes we think, oh, well, you guys have heard about it. When I talk about six-pack abs, instead of calling them six-pack, I call them six-figure because that's how far they are from my world. And so maybe I don't even dream that I could have such a thing. And so when I think about getting healthy, I can edit my dream, right? So maybe my goal was up here, and then I keep pulling back and I think, well, this is good enough. Let's stop striving for good enough and let's aspire for something great. What would you go for? What would you set your goal on? What would you strive for if you knew you were going to reach it? If you knew you couldn't fail? That's what we want for, right? That's what we want to dream about. Next is we've got to find our North Star. What is the thing that guides us? What's the thing that lights us up? Whatever that is, that's the stuff that we want to stretch for. That's what we want to aspire for. Next, we've got to surround ourselves with the builders, the movers and the shakers, right? We all have people in our life that we love, and they're our favorite people to go be couch potatoes with, right? If you want a lazy Sunday, there's always somebody that like if you're thinking, well, who do I know that wouldn't move off the couch? That's who I'm going to hang out with on my lazy Sunday. But then we also have people in our life that I'm like, ooh, if I call her and we hang out today, she's going to have me climbing a mountain. Like I just know that that's in their character. So sometimes I choose not to reach out to those people because they're going to push me. Oh, if I reach out to them, they're going to ask me what I'm doing in my business today. And I'm not doing a whole lot. So I'm not going to reach out to them. I'm going to push them aside. So I'm going to say, if you're trying to create a little bit more, surround yourself with those people that push you, the people that stretch you, the people that are going after the things that maybe you don't even think that you can go after, because those are the people that are going to allow you to stretch that vision and instead of shrinking it. Next, we want to write it down. When we put our aspirations on paper, it's kind of like our New Year's resolutions, right? When we think, okay, this is the year I'm gonna, and we kind of put it out there, but we never write it down. We never tell anybody else about it. And then 3 minutes later, maybe 3 weeks later, if we're really good, we're like, oh yeah, this year I wasn't going to, or I was going to. And it didn't hit because we didn't put it anywhere kind of permanent. So put it on paper. I love a good sticky note. Well, go write a sticky note, put it on your refrigerator, put it on your steering wheel, put it on your mirror, wherever, but just put it around you so that you see it. Because when it's visible, it's going to stay alive. You're going to have that constant reminder. And then lastly, we've got to act like it's already ours. When we walk and we talk and we show up with a person that's living their aspirations, guess what happens? We start doing it, right? The whole fake it till you make it, sometimes that's not a good thing, but sometimes it is fantastic. So go walk in the world like you are this high achiever. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to become that high achiever in whatever area it is that you are striving for. So thank you so much for this one this morning. Great lesson, great word, Leona. And yes, everybody go love on Kevin Coda today.
Yes, Andrea, great lesson. I love that today. Guys, we love you. We're grateful for you. Remember now, aspire to do something different today. Okay, I challenge you to do that. If it's just 30 seconds, have a great Wednesday out there. See you back tomorrow.
Thank
Great
you.
job.